monster. No, you are wrong. I am a god.
I'm Rex Paradox, a greatest man who ever lived, and I'm back with another one. So, in this one, watching this video on the internet, you know how it is, and it's about this protest that's happening in France, which I had very little information on. I really didn't even know if the shit was still going on, or I didn't know it was happening. Like, I didn't know what was happening. I'll put it like that. Like, I knew it was happening, but I didn't know what it was over. So this is protest in France, and this dude gets shot with what the description is calling, or the title is calling, like a flashball. I don't know what the fuck a flashball is. I assume it's like the equivalent of a beanbag bullet or whatever the fuck in our country. Beanbag gun, but whatever the fuck you want to call it. He gets hit with the shit, and I'm like, damn, son, like, this dude straight up just got hit with a can of tuna. He straight up just got hit with like a can of fucking cranberry sauce. A can of fruit cocktail. Like, they straight up just hit this dude with like a can of fruit cocktail. Like, goddamn. Like, it's like they're shooting it off. It's like it's smoking because it's just like they shot a fucking bullet at this man. It's like it won't like a lead bullet, like guns or whatever the fuck, chrome, whatever the fuck. It's like, nah, they shot a can of fucking tuna fish at this dude. They shot a can of fucking, just like name any can thing you could think of. It's like, yo, they shot a can of such and such at his ass. I'm like, damn. I'm like, he's walking away. I'm like, you know he hurt. You know he hurt. But you know what? He took it. Because he believed in this shit. He was like, yo, it's worth getting shot over this shit. And he was like, oh, no, it isn't. It's not worth it. It's like, damn, son. It's like, that shit could never, well, I'm not going to say it could never happen in America. But, like, it don't happen in America like that. Right? Or, you know, it does. And people say, like, oh, that shit can't happen here. I'm like, yes, it can. It happens. People protesting get, you know, hit with shit all the time. Maybe it's not like, okay, they shoot motherfuckers with like the non-lethal bullets. Maybe they're not shooting people with the fucking the beanbag gun. It's like they shooting motherfuckers with tear gas. It steps to that shit. It steps to it. People like, oh, it can't happen in America. It's like we have guns and shit. I'm like, your first solution to bring out the guns? Like, come on, man, really? You about to bring out the guns, like, immediately? Like, goddamn. It's like, they ain't kill anybody. You want to bring the guns out? Like, you bring the guns out, and you shoot one of them. It's like, okay, well, they're going to get anxious, and they're going to start shooting back. They're going to get anxious. It's like, well, every event, they're going to be like, oh, man, you know, people shooting. They shot one of us, so like, they gonna shoot all of us. It's like, damn, son, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. It's like, yo, guns are kind of like the problem here. They kind of like, they don't have a reason to shoot you unless you start shooting back at them. Just why it's like, I don't think anyone's died from a bullet wound in the French protests, because like, they don't have guns. They're peacefully, for the most part, trying to come to like a solution. Even if like they throw rocks or fucking water bottles, it's like, that's not likely to kill somebody. It's like, it's just rocks or water bottles. It's like, damn, though. Like, your first solution is just like, yo, we about to start shooting at them. It's like, they out here trying to maintain some order in their society. It's like, yo, we don't like that shit. We gonna start shooting at them. Like, damn, man. It ain't that serious. That's how wars start, dude. Like, people just, they take shit too far. It's like we protesting. It's different ways to protest and get results. Like, you don't have to be getting hit with shit, but, you know, like, generally it makes shit change. That's how the civil rights movement happened. Like, talking was not getting the civil rights movement done. It's like, Niggas getting their asses beat was getting the civil rights movement done. People were uncomfortable seeing people getting attacked. Well, I'm not even gonna say people. Some people were fine with that shit. But like when the eyes of the world started looking at America, and you know, America was like, yo guys, like this not a good look. We gotta change up. America changed. And black people got civil rights. And just like a little side note, if you think the civil rights movement was about ending segregation, you clearly don't understand the idea. It's civil rights. Equal protection under the law. Segregation was just like, that was like a side dish. Maybe a cherry on top, depending on how you want to look at it. It's like, civil rights movement was not about ending segregation. It was about equal protection under the law. That's what that meant. Equal protection under the law. The Brown versus the Board of Education was part of the civil rights movement. It's like, well, you know, I don't think the law said that black kids couldn't go to school with white people. It was just like it was frowned upon. I think that's how it happened. I'm not 100% sure. Or, you know, maybe that was the law and it was unconstitutional. Which is why, you know, like this shit stopped being a thing. So it's like whatever's written in the Constitution is the law. The real law, the true law, the law of the land. That's what that is. So it's like, if the city's like, oh, well, this is the law. It's like, the Constitution says that's not the law. And you know what? It's like, that's what the civil rights movement was for. It was enforcing the actual law. The actual law. So it's like, if you're doing weed and it's, you're smoking blah, 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 then I don't know, like, how it works with marijuana. But like, if that's illegal or such and such, and it's like, and in your city, it's like they're saying it's legal, but it's not legal nationwide, then technically that shit's still illegal. Meaning it's technically unconstitutional. But like, hey, it benefits me, so I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna use that shit. But like, yeah, man. They can change the law to make it constitutional to be able to use, but like, as of right now, it's unconstitutional. So just think about that. But I'm like, damn, son, you know, like, well, you got the right to bear arms. You don't got the right to just shoot people. Like, yo, it's crazy. You got the right to bear arms, but you do not have the right to shoot people. So it's like, I'm pretty sure you don't have the right to shoot people. I might be like, you know, kind of iffy on that one, but I'm pretty sure it's not like, you know, just written that you're allowed to shoot people. So like, shit like stand your ground, that's unconstitutional. It's like, okay, you got the right to have a gun, but like, you get the right to shoot people? Is that a thing? You get the right to shoot people? Like, I don't know, man. I'm not sure about that one. Not sure about that one, but it's like, yo, again, I'm going back to it, man. Like, this dude got shot with a fucking like can of tuna, man. Like, god damn. Is your freedom worth getting shot by a can of tuna or getting tear gas or whatever issue you're protesting about? Like, that's how you know the real ones. The real ones were the ones out there getting their asses beat. Getting fucking, you know, sprayed by hydrants and shit. They weren't afraid to die for that shit. I mean, some of them were dying from other shit though. But like, protesting, man, like, people like to make fun of protesters and shit. It's like, oh, you know, like, I don't want to say like the whole SJW crowd. I don't think those are like really protesters. Like, they ain't out there getting their asses beat. They're not fucking getting tear gassed and shit. It's like, it's the real motherfuckers out there protesting, getting their asses beat. I said it before, like, words only go so far. Like, sometimes you just gotta get your ass beat, or fucking, you know, turn the tables on a motherfucker. It's two ways to protest. It's like, either you get your ass beat and some shit change, or violent revolution. Those are the only two ways. This is one way or the other way. You either get your ass beat and like it turns some heads, because everyone has peers. In the civil rights movement, America's peers were the world looking at them. It's like, yo, guys, like, this is not a good look for us, man. Like, we need to change this shit up. Who the fuck are we? Like, we're not trying to be fucking Venezuela. We're trying to be America. We're trying to look better than everybody. It's like, why'd I use Venezuela as a fucking example? I don't know. I did. It's like, man, we're trying to look better. We're trying to fucking advertise ourselves. We're trying to advertise ourselves. There you go. I got it right. It's like, this is why people look at America. It's like, oh, yeah, it's this beacon for freedom and shit. I'm like, hey, man, I don't know about you motherfuckers who try to come here, but, like, these freedoms, man, like, this shit won't given to us. We had to earn this shit. It's like, you want to run away from your country? Like, bitch, we had to earn this shit over here. Our ancestors had to earn this. It's like, yo, you guys just running away from your problems. Like, we had to earn this shit. If we got a problem today and we want that shit fixed, like, we have to fix it ourselves. We have to earn the solution. This dude that got hit with this can of tuna, it's like he's trying to get to a new place. He's trying to earn a solution. He's not just like complaining about this nigga's getting hit with fucking cans of tuna and shit. I'm like, damn, son. I just France, so I assume they have tuna. I don't know what the fuck French people eat out of a can. Do they eat fruit cocktail out of a can? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But, like, he was willing to get hit with that shit. Like, that's dope. But it's crazy at the same time. I'm just glad nobody died, honestly. Like, yo. Can't say only in America there. I mean, maybe at a certain time. You know, like, hey. Can you imagine if, like, the civil rights of fucking Martin Luther King was just like, yo, fuck this shit, nigga. We coming in here with AKs and shit. It's like, hey, something something would have changed. It's like we might have ended up having a war, but some shit would have changed. It's like, yo, look at what happened with Martin Luther King died. He got shot. Cause he changed some shit. Like, god damn. It's like, I'm not even a big fan of Martin Luther King. I don't think any of his speeches really did shit. But like, the nigga dying, it's like, who's this coon calling Martin Luther King a nigga? It's like, Martin Luther King ain't special to me, man. He's any other person. Cause hella people died for that shit. It's just like he was the face of it. He's no more special than insert white kid that got lynched going down to the south. Insert black kid that got lynched going down to the south. What's old boy name? Emmett Till. Emmett Till's way more important to the civil rights movement than Martin Luther King is. Cause Emmett Till died. You know, like, he died. It wasn't even related to that. He died for, like, really no reason at all. Other than, like, you know, motherfuckers is being evil and shit. Martin Luther King died because, like, he changed some shit. And motherfuckers weren't happy with it. Abraham Lincoln died because of that shit. Like, damn, son. That's how history remembers you, though, with shit like that. It's like, when you die... I don't know, man. You know, like, shit. I'm not trying to be that dude who gets hit with the fucking can of tuna. I'm not trying to be that dude who gets hit with some other shit and like he died because of it. It's like, nah, that ain't me, man. Like, I ain't that kind of revolutionary shit. Shit. No, no. It's like, what kind of revolutionary are you? I don't know why I'm messing my words up. Like, what kind of revolutionary are you? Ask yourself that question. Like, you willing to die over certain shit for this or this or this or that? You like, how important is this to you? They don't make fun of the protesters, man. Like, they do it in the shit, so you know you won't have to do this. The greater good. It's like, if you don't like it, you know, you don't like it. But, like, you about to kill somebody because you don't like it? Probably not. So, like, hey, you know, I don't know, respect protesters. And I'm done.
I'll come here, Rose.